Hey, welcome back. So we are ducking in between rainstorms. We've gotten almost 2 inches over the last 2 days, 3 days. I've got folks coming out to certify the scale on Monday, and the certification allows us to do legal trade across the scale. So it's fairly important that we get this right. We've been having problems getting our scale to settle correctly. And so Henry and I tore the floor out of it, and we cleaned out a pile of dirt, and there's a bunch of there's some boards that need to be fixed. So we're gonna go get some wood and a saw, and we're gonna go cut it up, put the floor back in before this next rainstorm comes in. Let's see here. We need these guys here in the back. It's 2x12 floor. It is as fragrant as it looks. It's very muddy. It's very muddy through here. Chelsea doesn't want to take a mud bath. No. So this is a Sooner scale, like I mentioned before. And what we got to do is these boards got to come out. And we got to replace, I think this one here. And then we got to scoot everything down and fill this gap. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay. That was ready. Now we're ready. This just comes out. Hardware. And then we gotta just take these boards out.
Do we have to take them all the way from the end, or can we just lift out the ones you want to replace?
No, you gotta do them from the end.
So we've gotten...
I made that pretty tight.
We got 2 inches almost in the past 2 days, and despite being mid-May, it's about 50 degrees, do you think?
Yeah, it's cold.
There's a concrete base underneath it. Is there a special order to these?
Yep. Well, I mean, we're gonna put them back in order.
So we replaced this board, and I'm contemplating, this one here has a pretty good crack, but I think it's okay. And then this one here has a pretty good crack.
Okay, so we need a board that is about 4 inches. About 4 inches. That way we can give it some room to expand. So 4 inches. I bet you that other board we took out will work.
The one that cracked?
Yeah. Let's go see.
replaced in 2 halves.
We'll make it 3 1/4. Ish. Ooh, that's gonna have a big knot in it. That's probably, I guess it's okay.
2x4 is too short, as you can see there. So.
Ooh. There we go. All right. Where's the saw at?
Didn't move it.
Let's go cut it.
Is that over enough?
That should be just right. All right. We'll do some top solo action.
Yeah. Something spooked the calves. I don't know how to zoom in. They're running a fence line. In the meantime, did it fit?
It fit.
Yay!
Yay.
And the calves calm down. Maybe.
There's something chasing it?
I don't think so.
They just feel good, I guess.
How do you zoom in on this? Can you? Oh. Well, there's
Alright,
one
we
that's.
can do this. That rain's coming.
Oops, hold on, it's off. The calves all want to know what it is we're doing.
Alright.
But there's an electric fence there.
Try that.
Are you able to get it off?
Yeah. Just use a different one.
Oh, okay. Last bolt. We're going to tighten them all in and get inside before the rain comes and finds us. So, where do you get the washer? Alrighty. This is hard one-handed. Alright, so we got washer, nut,
All right.
bolt, and then
We're just trying to,
on that side.
we're gonna fix the tool.
That's enough to keep them snug.
Yep. See if we can make this work.
That's a story that we'll do 9 more times, 8 more times,
Yeah.
7 more times.
7 more times. See, it's got smaller ones in here so I can actually hold it.
Okay. Alright.
Nope, it's wet.
Shoot.
So something is getting wet. Once it dries out, it'll zero just fine.
So this was good maintenance, not necessarily the problem.
It was part of the problem. See, it won't do it. Because something is wet, like a sensor or something is getting wet. And it shouldn't be. Yeah. I don't know. We got to figure out what's getting wet and where.
They're coming to certify the scales next week. But if they
Monday.
can't, Monday.
Ah.
But if they can't zero, then they can't certify. If they can't certify, then we're got problems.
Right, like, I mean, I assume these things, oops,
Sorry.
get wet.
Where's the brain?
Or this thing. So there's wires that come in through here and then go in through there that get red.
Hold on, lift it up one more time. So this bar goes down.
Yeah. What I don't know if there's something going on here that it's seeping in there or what.
And there's 4 of these, one on each
Yeah.
corner.
You know, that or something in here. Right, this is where the junction box is. But that all looks pretty dry. So it leads me to think there's something maybe getting in over here.
It doesn't look like there's any mouse damage.
No. We're pretty sure the board is working because it zero is just fine when it's dry.
Or not windy.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, it's wet and there's a reader that's not happy about it. And I don't know how you tell what's wet when everything's wet. Right?
Yep. Or moisture that got in and is shorting it out.
Or moisture that's getting in, shorting it. You know, like this one's got some corrosion on it.
Right before we bought the property, the scales got hit by lightning and it fried this. We're wondering if perhaps it had a little bit more damage downline.
Yeah. When we were talking to the scale guy, he had me unplug some of the wires and whatnot and wanted to know if the scale was doing this, and at that time it wasn't. So we said, okay, well the bars must be okay. But it makes me believe with the scale sitting here doing this, that one of the bars is getting wet and giving a bad reading, because I should be able to just hit 0 and off it goes. See, the scale doesn't know what it's doing. So we just gotta wait for it to dry out to use it and figure out what else is wet.
So in the mud, we got this stuck. Fence and the gate, and so we're trying to figure out how to not tear all of that apart in the process of getting the truck out of here. And that's one of the downsides of not having 4-wheel drive. When you get stuck, you get really stuck. There goes my
See if you can get out, or you want me to?